What's up, guys? It's Gardy B with the Jenkins and Jonez show. As always, I'm here with my good internet buddies, Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
What's up, guys?
Jethro Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's up, bubbas? And if you fuck with us, you want to see more of our content, please jump on YouTube and subscribe to our channel.
Matt Ishbia has purchased the Phoenix Suns for $4 billion, becoming the NBA's youngest owner at 42 years old. I want to talk a little bit more about Matt Ishbia because there's some interesting backstory there. But before we do that, I just wanted to get your guys' reaction to the $4 billion price tag and what you think about this move. I know we were hoping that it would be that the Sarver prophecy would come true on the identity of a new owner, but
these niggas need a nigga. I'll go ahead and say it for you, Mike. I got you, man.
But what did you think of $4 billion for the Suns is definitely a like market mover in terms of what pro sports franchises are worth in this country.
Yeah. I mean, I think that sounds about right because, like, the Clippers went for like what, $4 billion back in 2014, 15.
In LA.
That's LA, right? So, adjusted for, cost of living or whatever the fuck have you, $4 million and $4 billion in Phoenix, about 8 years later sounds about right. But I mean, I don't know shit about the guy really. I just understand he's a basketball dude. I think like Jason Richardson tweeted out that they played ball together at Michigan State or something, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, you got a basketball guy running a basketball team. I think that's what Jason Richardson said. Yeah.
I'm saying he was just on a team. He didn't actually play, right? I don't remember seeing him. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got a basketball guy, a youngish guy. I'm interested to see how this happens. I mean, because usually the people we see who get into this are 70-year-old people who don't give a fuck about basketball, right? And we've got a young guy who is a basketball guy. So I'm interested to see how this plays out.
I heard that he was like, people was dropping a bunch of shit, talking about how bad he was of an owner as far as like running companies and stuff like that. I'm thinking like, dog, who isn't trash when you get to that position? You know what I mean? Who that has $400 $4 billion to spend, $400, $4 billion to spend, you know what I'm saying, isn't a trash human. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, I don't know how to feel about him. I don't know shit about the dude. I'm just glad Sarver's not running anymore. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if this dude is better at not being trash, I guess.
Well, let me give you some info from a tweet thread tweeted out there by Joe Pompliano.
How much satisfaction did you get out of saying
It's
that?
a Pompliano. I got a lot of satisfaction. So NBA's youngest owner, but he also has a very intense, unfriendly rivalry with Dan Gilbert, the Cavs owner. Which some people close to Matt Ishbia think may have helped prompt his decision to acquire an NBA team, which is kind of wild. Both those guys did go to Michigan State. Matt Ishbia was indeed a walk-on on the basketball team, played 40 minutes in a 4-year career, but did win a national championship and go to 3 consecutive Final Fours. He took over his dad's company, United Wholesale Mortgage, which is the company's biggest mortgage lender and the chief competitor to Dan Gilbert's Quicken Loans, right? Which is where their rivalry comes. But Matt Ishbia, who styles himself and does seem to be, I'm not going to say that there's good billionaires, but when they went public, which they did recently, they did a very generous bonus package for all the employees. And gave every single employee in the company equity ranging from $1,000 to $100,000. They also spend $25 million on annual bonuses and $35 million on new stock compensation. But his rivalry with Dan Gilbert has been fairly contentious. A couple of years ago, when Rocket Mortgage laid off 2,000 people right around the holidays, Matt Ishbia posted on Facebook, "Disappointed is the nicest way to describe my thoughts around Rocket Mortgage laying off over 2,000 people, as this should not be necessary for a company that made over $5 billion last year in profits. I hate seeing this type of negative impact on families in Metro Detroit. These 2,000 people will struggle to find new jobs, and I think it's disgusting that they're thinking short term and are solely focused on cutting a few million per month in costs. This is the wrong thing to do to people. Proud that we have not had a single layoff in 35 years at UWM and will never have a layoff because we're a family company focused on what's best for our people. That's big shit for a billionaire to talk to another billionaire, bro.
Yeah. That's how you know he don't fuck with him, because it's usually, you know, the billionaire club where you don't speak badly about other billionaires publicly, and he lit his ass up with that. But yeah, good for him. He seems like, you know, he runs shit, you know, the right way. Do we have any insight on if his mortgage company is predatory though? Do we have that info?
I mean,
because I feel like everyone is. Every mortgage company is, right?
Any mortgage company, yes. I mean, I don't think, especially you say they're the biggest mortgage company. Now, I don't think that they're Wells Fargo. I don't see them out here being cited as intentionally, you know, being as evil as possible. But yeah, I would not assume that a guy who runs a mortgage company that's the biggest like their name is Wholesale Mortgage Lending, which if you've ever gone through the mortgage process,
big lots
it's not
of
a
mortgage lending. Yeah.
Right. It's not a wholesale process, bro.
Shout out to Big Lots, nigga. But I haven't seen one since I left St. Louis. I miss Big Lots. But did you see the tweet that went kind of viral of them talking about the actual work experience there?
No.
Like they were talking about how like it was he like is basically a slave driver. You feel me? How he's, you know, how he works the shit out of his employees. So, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the one I saw. I didn't see this one. So,
well, they went from when he got there, they had 12 employees, and they now have however many tens of thousands of employees and are worth however many $1 billion. And I'm guessing that did not happen by everyone chilling. I'm guessing that happened by him being an asshole. But I am enjoying the rivalry between him and Dan Gilbert, and I am prepared to believe that a very bad person is still a better person than Dan Gilbert. So.
Yes,
it's a sliding scale here. It's like the Celsius Fahrenheit shit,
right? Yeah, Matt Ishbia is 10 degrees Celsius, and fucking Dan Gilbert is Montana right now. You know, fucking neither of them are great.